Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a glass text effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using different kinds of effects underlaying style like bevel emboss, inner glow, and drop shadow, and adjusting their options. So let's get started! So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to change the color of our background layer. So to do that, going on to the adjustment layer icon, yes, this one here at the right bottom of our screen, click on it, and then choose on solid color. For now, I'm going to set the color to color blue or any color you want. Actually, this one is just a temporary background. Okay, now the next step we're going to do here is we're going to apply the text tool. So to do that, going on to the layers panel, find the letter T symbol, this one, all right? So this is the text tool, or press T for the shortcut key. Now once it's selected, let's apply it to our canvas. So all you have to do is to just click it on it. And there you have it. So let's type our text here. Let's say Doodle Royalty. And then I'm going to set the font style to Cambria Math. And also, I'm going to click for the characters. I'm going to click on this one to make it bold. Okay, there are. And now the next step here, I'm going to make it big. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus T for the transformation command. Okay, so to do that, select on the Doodle Royalty layer or that text layer, press Ctrl plus T. Okay, now this is the transformation command. Let's drag this one out to make it bigger. Okay, so just keep on dragging this one out. Also here. All right, and let's put this one in the middle. And there you have it. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Going back, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to apply the effects from under the layer mask to create this glass effect. So to do that, select it on the Doodle Royalty or the text layer, right click on it, and find blending options. And this layer style window will appear. Alright, so under the blending options, yes, so click on this. I'm going to put the fill opacity. Yes, it's under the advanced blending. Alright, so fill opacity, I'm going to decrease that to 0%, something like this. Alright, and then I'm going to tick on the bevel and emboss. Alright, so click on that. Alright, so and click on the bevel and emboss layer. Alright, for the changes. Okay, so remember this from the style. I'm gonna set this one to pillow emboss. Alright, so just drag this on, find it, pillow emboss. For the technique, set this one to smooth. For the depths, I'm gonna set this one to 150%. For the direction, put it to up. Click on this. For the size, set this one to 30%. For the soften, 0 pixels is fine. For the angle, I'm gonna set this one to 145 degrees. For the use global light, untick the mark. All right. So if you see it's tick like this, so I just untick that. All right. And then for the altitude to 35 degrees. For the gloss contour, to set this one to this, just click this arrow down and find this one. All right. This is how it looks like. All right. Okay. And then for the anti-alias, okay, so untick that. Right, for the highlight mode, change this one to linear dodge. And for the color, set this one to color white. For the shadow, set this one to linear blur. And for the color, set this one to color black. For the opacity, just set that to 10%. Now we're good with this. Now the next step here is we're going to tick on the inner glow. All right, so I'm going to click on that. All right, and also click on the inner glow. So for the blend mode, I'm gonna set this one to screen. For the opacity, just 10%. For the noise, 0. Just set this one to color white. Is that okay? For the elements, for the techniques, just set it to softer. For the source, to edge. For the size, put that just to 3 pixels. For the choke, set that to 0. Under contour, just click on this arrow down again. And then find the third one here. Okay, this one. Okay, for the range, 50%. And for the jitter to 0%. Now we're done with it. Now, the last effect here is for the drop shadow. So I'm going to take on the drop shadow. Yes, click on the drop shadow. For the blending option, set this one to multiply. For the color, of course, that must be black. For the opacity, 15%. For the angle, 90 degrees. Untick the use global light. For the distance to 15. Spread to 0. Size to 40 pixels. For the contour, click on this. Click on this arrow down. And then find this one. Alright. Okay. And there you go. And then once all set it down, select OK. Now, if you still want to change the background of it, yes, we can do that. Alright. So let's just go to the layers. Alright. Just open this one. Okay. All right. So from the color, yes, this one. Click on this. Double click that. All right. So you can change the color you want. All right. So the effect of the text of the glass text effect still remains. All right. In any background you apply to it. All right. So there you go. And now I'm gonna select OK. All right. And that is how to create a glass text effect in Photoshop.